Hi guys, it's Welsh Boy Gaming 95 here, and I'm working for Imperfect Gaming Squad. So please check out some of the other videos, not just mine, if you're interested. But I'm going to be starting in the channel a Clash of Clans series. Basically, I started a new clan about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we're going from the clan level 1, clan level 10. We're currently clan level 2 after about 5 wars, because the first 2 or 3 clan levels are pretty easy to level up in. It doesn't take much effort to level up in. Before I do that, I'll show my base. I realise they've had a recent update with Town Hall 11, but I haven't actually upgraded yet because I'm trying to max out all my defences, which of course is going to take a while. But I'm starting to get there. My 8 defences, I got 3 of them are level 8. I got one more to go, which I'm planning to do by the end of today, hopefully, like in the ball rolling, because obviously I got over 7 million coins there. So I believe I'm 200 off completing that. Yeah, 200 off. So that's something. Troop wise, I'm pretty happy with my troops. I generally on my main account, this one, use lava a lava loon attack with dragons, meaning lavas, obviously lava hounds, because I have them maxed out, and I also use my balloons because they're max level 6, and also I use like 2 dragons generally. It all depends on really the town hall you're against and where the defences, especially the air defences, are placed. I think that's key, that and the Inferno Tower. But yeah, I've decided not to upgrade anything, my actual town hall, until I max everything. As you can see, I've maxed all wizard towers until I level up, and I've almost maxed all my hidden Teslas, and I'm slowly progressing with my walls because I recently got most of them to level 9, but the jump from level 8 to level 9 to level 10 is 3 million a piece, which, yeah, that's not cheap. I've got a few pieces of that jumper there, as you can see, but that's going to take a while. Anyway, let me show you my clan before I show you the wars. We have currently, I believe, 13 members. We used to have another clan called British Furies, but we decided to start again because a lot of members left and we thought we'd rebuild. As I said, if anyone's interested in joining, send a message, a request, and I'll sure to accept you. As long as basically you just don't have a rush base. I try and help out with donations as much as possible. Anyway, I have 2 accounts which are quite high level, Lewis Evans and Lewis Evans 2. I admit my second one's a bit rushed, so we generally leave it out of the wars if possible. DMN is a good friend of mine, and he's another co-leader. We generally have, I believe we have 4 co-leaders. Beth is another one I'm quite close with in outside of just the game, and then Ree we met in the game. As you can see, there are number 8, and she's made a huge difference. She generally, whenever we need her in war to pick up the stars, she's always there for us. A lot of the people in this clan I know from real life, like Nick Fury and Adam. But we're looking for more members because generally I find that after playing for over 3 years now, the best players to have, the best type of war to have is Wars of 15, because Wars of 10 you need to get a lot of the experts to play that. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to join, Reservoir Hogs is what we're called, and that's our badge. Our war log, we've had 6 wars, 5 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss was really gutting, but it did put us against a war with, I believe, 3 Town Hall 11s, which was bizarre for a new clan. Normally it gives you a better one than that, but I don't know, I seemed a bit unbiased to be honest. Our last 2 wars, we've utterly battered Lamanda and TM Balkan. When you look at this, they didn't even bother going against our top ones because we started early, I believe. When you look at the war events, 23 hours, 22 hours, 21 hours. Most of the attacks from our high members were early on, so we picked up stars quite straightforward. And for some reason, number 1 attacked number 14 and 13, which is always a recipe for disaster for a team when your best player goes for near the bottom. Yeah, so I got 1 star on number 1, and I realised number 6. It doesn't make sense why our best player is going for number 6, but the reason for that was I remember DMN had already taken number 2, Adam had already taken number 3, LME took 5, so I decided, right, we'll play for the team and get the win. So I went for number 6 anyway there. A lot of those numbers at the bottom have been kicked now because they were inactive for 2 wars, so they've obviously made accounts, and because they're quite low level, we weren't playing full time. So the last war, we had a very nice victory there. When you look at the war results, again, 1 star I had against the number 1, and I demolished number 2. And basically, our top members, LME, DMN, and Adam, took them out, and as I said, took out the ones we needed to, the lower ones, which no one else took out, and then Beth and Nick Fury mopped up a few more stars. Their team again, for some reason, I think it's because we started early, because if you look at the wars, nearly every attack, up till this point, all these attacks, they're all around the 18-hour mark-ish, so the war was basically finished about halfway through, and they sort of just gave up, really, and never came back. So that was an easy win. I'll show you 1 or 2 attacks. A good attack here. There's a number of ways to go with this. DMN, what did he do in attack? Yeah, the Hog attack. Hog and Dragon is a very effective attack at Town Hall 8. It works a lot of the time. He dropped all those. The keys then, together, the Rage spell and the Healing spell on them. As soon as the air defenses are taken out, the Dragons can get in there almost no problem. It's about getting them across the map. Like he's dropped one Healing spell on top of the Town Hall, so that those Hogs can keep going and hopefully destroy those air defenses, which they look like they're about to do. Yeah, that's a lovely attack, that is, because it shows how important it is to take out the air defenses, because then the Dragons don't have a problem without those at Town Hall 8. Town Hall 8 Dragons and Hogs, in my opinion, is the best attack to go with either 3 heals or 2 heals and a rage spell, whatever you would rather do, to be honest. Yeah, as you can see, he picked up all 3 stars. It was just a matter of getting all the defenses out the way then, all the resources. Let me show you 1 more attack. Who could I show? Right, I'll show Beth this time. Now this is against a Town Hall 6, and this time, oh, she's gone for all dragons, so it's a slightly different attack. She dropped the balloons. Now, the problem is this attack, I wouldn't advise using that attack against anyone with a stronger defense, because those air defenses, if any higher level, are lethal, and they would take out the balloons. Thankfully, I actually donated those balloons to her, so they last a bit longer, and because his air defense is only level 1, they weren't affected. So in the future, I advise you don't go down that route, if I was you. But yeah, this was just an all-out attack. It wasn't, if I'm honest, wasn't much strategy in that. It was more just keep hitting them with all the dragons and hope they do the damage. The problem is the dragons only do that. They're not targeting just defenses. They go for anything that's nearest, meaning that you can have issues because they go after like a defense, a resource, and leave the defenses just to kill you, which is always an issue when that happens. So yeah, she picked up 3 stars here. As you can see, she had too many dragons left. It was formality at the end then. And of course I'm going to fast forward this because she was just taking out the 2, there you are, the 2 builder's huts. Well, that's all I'm going to show you for now, guys. The plan is with this is to, whenever we have a war now, I will document the best attacks in war. I've sort of rushed through them today because I've had so much to tell you about the series, but that's the plan anyway. So feel free to subscribe to Imperfect Gaming Squad, IGS, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.